I kind of leaned a little too far back and I almost fell.
Nice.
I actually got that on camera to outtake me just falling off.
Hello! And we are here to react to
Monsta X.
It's Fighter! Everyone is so excited for this comeback, but nobody even knows what it's called.
I knew.
I'm excited.
So is this part 2 to All In?
Yes.
By the way, Kai here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yay! Benny has made a comeback.
To Uncle Taco.
I'm back.
And
Uncle Taco's back. We're so close to Uncle Taco.
Nice! Okay. I'm expecting at least a better, I'm expecting more story plot, but not to make any sense.
Yeah.
Just like
more
usual.
questions as usual.
Like Monsta X All In was, I thought, a big step up for them, and I really liked where they took it. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Does everybody remember what happened?
Is this
Children.
They were gay
I'm
and
the
they
only one you
died.
guys called.
Is this the one that Ailee said, oh, Monsta X goes to Coachella? Is
Yeah!
that...
Oh.
Vaguely remember it? Okay.
Coachella.
Yeah, gay boys get high off blue flowers.
Beautiful.
Oh,
As they go
yeah.
to Coachella.
Yeah! Okay, are you ready?
I think...
Oh,
Well,
Alright.
I guess it's making us ready.
show it!
Punch that wall.
Yeah!
Take your aim.
Oh, that dad.
Aw. He knuckles.
Oh,
Yikes.
he needs to take care of himself. Oh, it's the pig police.
Look at his toe.
Ugh.
Bet you his tongue. I knew it.
No, that was I.
It's-
Anyone's on the. Oh, whose foot were they?
Whose foot is that? Tag your foot. That X.
That I don't think that's medically.
That's not that right. I love Stranger Things. Is this really based on Stranger Things?
This is based off Stranger
It
Things.
is Stranger Things.
Oh, that's so great.
Part 2.
But what's Stranger Things?
It's a Netflix original show.
I love the Stranger Things.
Here he goes. Was that
Dragging
Kia?
the body.
Yes, Keegan.
Yeah!
Okay.
He's smart, bro. Look at his collarbone.
That's dangerous, sir.
He's in like.
I appreciate it, but it's dangerous. Oh,
Girls, please.
Yeah.
Make sure not red.
into the
Say
flame.
just throws the body.
Toss it.
Ow, yeah. It looks like a body bag.
Oh, who's that?
It looks like Lizzie.
Gotta kill you too.
But that wasn't her. You saw like it. Oh, wait.
I know, I thought it was that. What is Mono making?
Weapons.
Weapons.
Master.
Oh, Shona's getting prepared. Oh yeah. He's got a.
Now he has a shirt on.
Oh, I love his hair though. It's great.
What did he make? Champion. Prison.
Yeah. Praying Mono's shirtlessness.
Who just?
Yeah, Keon's like, I made it, I guess. Like, I guess. This is initiation. Yeah, it's just like some frat house. Flowers! Weed. Oh my god!
Is that John? He has a sword! Ah! What the fuck is going on?
What?
His hair!
He's Super Saiyan now. The teddy bears. Oh, Super Mario.
Same.
Why the little?
What is that?
Are they trying to like fight those little?
In Stranger Things, they had a scene where they were all like running away on bikes.
Yeah, but that was they have like
kitty.
steamer.
That was like very kitty. Like a garden.
Oh, come on. Oh my. Oh, he's not the doctor. Oh, he's the doctor I want to see.
Okay, Jackie.
Is this a time portal?
Oh, fuel. Blue fuel. Aside from the blue
Flowers?
Yeah. Same. Light!
Let's video.
Alright.
What are they trying to do? Science.
Have they not shown a member?
What did it?
No, they showed it.
Oh, Ninja.
Ninja.
Where's Ninja? Oh, there he is. Wait, I love the blue or the red gummy bear.
Blue.
That was turned into Matrix.
Oh, Tom. Same country.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
Flowers.
Before we had like kind of
That's a
war,
very pretty flower.
and now we have like psycho science. Oh, no, no, dad. Same with like small braids in his hair.
They're like rings in his hair too. Same! That heart!
New York had like no part in this.
She's like,
Nice! I like the tummy. I like the shirtless Wano like concept.
Okay.
That was definitely not what I was expecting.
Definitely not what I was expecting.
I'm happy, but I'm confused. Is that like prequel before like everything went to shit
Before
and like they were
everyone
all like trying to like be
Well, that's not the right
scientists
one.
and dentists? No. No.
Witch doctors basically.
Okay.
What the word?
Witch doctor.
Okay, so Stranger Things.
Yeah, someone
there's-
explain that to
Okay,
me.
so what happens in that is that there's this girl who has like psychic powers basically. She, like, these people, scientists are experimenting on her, and when they're experimenting on her, she opens up like a rift between these two dimensions. So there's like regular world and upside down like land basically. It's like the same thing as like regular world, but it's like dark and scary and like
It's like
void, and there's,
anti-world.
and there's like monsters down there. So that's what's going on there. And then so she like escapes somehow and like runs out and like finds these 3 or 4 normal kids and they like help her out and everything. So what I'm thinking happened is because in All In, that looks more like the upside down world where it's all like crazy and like the monsters are in that. So if this is the continuation, then they like escape the upside down world and went to this one where like they're getting out of that because they're escaping the hospital here. If that makes sense.
I don't
It's a
know.
little bit confusing.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Stranger
Well-
Things, then like you wouldn't really get the references. And even like from watching Stranger Things, it was kind of a stretch.
Well, like the thing that I'm kind of like about is because in All In, the only thing that was slightly not like that was only like science fiction was that giant thing in the sky. Like there was no actual monsters or anything like that. They were like fighting each other and like their own personal demons and stuff like that.
Unless they're the monster.
But I thought in part 1, like, I thought they all died in part 1.
No.
What?
No.
No, only one
Alright.
person kind of maybe was
Maybe
insinuated
died.
towards dying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They don't
So,
know.
but yeah, that was interesting. I hope there's a part 3.
Definitely not what I was expecting.
So we have part 0.5.
Rating!
Yay!
Okay, so we've
Are we
actually
pretty
like we're never that honest with like our ratings, and like we're always afraid to go like below a 5 thanks to the American education system, where like going going anywhere below like a 7 is like very traumatic for us. So I'm gonna do it though. So
I'm worried now.
I'm gonna give this one a 4. I felt like if this is part 2 from their All In, it didn't make sense. I did not feel like the connection there between the stories. There was not a lot of explanation. So MV wise, missing a lot going on. If it's standalone, then okay, forget that part. But song wise, I thought it was good, but also not what I was expecting from them. I was, coming from a lot of their very, harder songs, this doesn't seem as Monsta X-y to me. I guess, at least not instrumental wise. It's a good song. It is a good song, but it's just definitely not what I'm expecting from them. Visuals were good, of course. Like, how can you not appreciate the shirtless boys?
The
but
shirtless one boy.
I don't know. There was
Oh
just,
no, Shoda was shirtless too.
I think I just felt like I was so distracted by the MV that I was having a hard time like appreciating what I was given here. And also that expectation that it's going to be a part 2. So I'm going to give this one a 4.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna give it a 5. I am a little disappointed because I actually did like the story a lot from the first one. Was not given what I thought it was, but whatever. I enjoyed the song. It was good. Just kind of disappointed about the video itself. So that's it.
I'm gonna give it a 6. We're going up, up, up. 6 because as a standalone thing, this is fun. I feel like they definitely went hard with like each person has their own little individual thing. Like it's kind of like crazy in the sense that like they definitely weren't trying to like be really scientific, obviously. Kind of think they're like Game Boys on something some boy welded because this fighter guy's been punching a wall. I don't know. So so that, like I like the whimsical fact to it. But like everyone else said, it didn't connect with the first one. It shouldn't have been called a part 2.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because actually, okay, no, okay. Yeah, I will give it a 4 because they did they advertised it as part 2, but they also had things in it to reference the
Back.
all in, like the blue flowers, and then Juhan being kind of like the leader,
Messiah.
This some guy who's like in charge of all these other guys that do things. It seemed very like far out. Like it's like too much to say that was what connected the MVs because they were too different. They were too different. I don't get it. Why? Why? I don't.
Stranger Things.
What's Stranger Things?
Same.
I don't know. As a MV by itself, I mean, very typical what I was expecting. Kind of like SM trying, not SM. Oh my god!
Starship.
Starship.
Sleeper.
It's like Starship's trying to experiment with Monsta
Blasting
X
off.
and like trying to like do like these theory MVs and it's not working.
The first one was good.
The first one was okay, kind of.
Anyway.
It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, cause like you could theorize it, but then I was like, I don't know.
As much as I want to give it a 4, I'm gonna give it a 5 because I really like would the word be like cinematography, I guess, or how like right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way it was filmed. I like all of that. But I was like, I don't know. I was a bit confused with the whole storyline, how it's like supposed to be a part 2. Yeah. I was like really lost. If it was like a standalone, not a part 2 thing, then I would probably give it a higher score. But since it was supposed to be a part 2, I don't really see much of a connection to the part 1, aside from the blue flower.
Yeah.
And then all this with like the swords and the teddy bears. I'm
Yeah.
just like, what is this? It's like Five Nights at Freddy teddy bear right here. Like, and then yeah, I give it a 5.
Someone put a shirt on Wano.
No! Free Wano! Free Wano! Free Wano!
No, shirt him.
No, keep him free! Keep him
Free
free!
So
Wano.
good effort on Monsta X's part. I think, I think it started off pretty well. Like, we were like, oh yeah, dead body, like he's gonna burn it. And then it's like, okay, like,
I don't know.
I feel like it started off really well, and then like the director of the MV like started watching Stranger Things and was like, oh shit, like let's do this instead.
Yeah,
We love it.
it's like, we like, you like teddy bears, I like teddy bears. Let's put teddy bears!
Got some swords in it, guys.
Yeah!
It just kind of went crazy. Like when we hit that point, I was like, what happened?
I got lost.
I bet you they're all like, what was it? So you know how like in the first one, like the blue flowers was like kind of like had this mysterious power.
Yeah.
Bet you they just got high off it.
Yeah, they just, oh! They're on a high trip!
gosh.
Yeah, they're tripping hard right now.
They still
Like, reality is like Shonu just like dead on the floor, like punching, and like Wano is like burned. And, like, too hot.
I accept this headcanon.
Okay, thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time.
Bye! Not the shoes!
Stop.
Please, sir, I'm trying to sell my shoes.
I know